Good morning, my name is Heidi, and today I would like to talk to you about hope, something that in this current age I am sure we are all eager to hear about on a daily basis. I would like you to spend just a few minutes with me as we take a look at one of the Psalms, which is very special to me. The reason this particular Psalm, Psalm 40, is so precious is down to the fact that it was fundamental in delivering me out of a very dark, deep depression a few years ago. Now, looking back, there were many factors that may have led to my mental health starting to crumble, such as being diagnosed with a life-changing illness that led me having to retire from a nursing career that I loved so very much. And what didn't help was that my failing physical body meant that I had to use a wheelchair or a scooter if I was to go shopping. And coupled with physical pain, I started to fall deeper and deeper, and then I got stuck. You could say I was in a pit that seemed hopeless and lonely. And worst of all, there were times when I just couldn't face another day being this new version of myself. But, and here comes the good bit, even at my darkest moments, deep down, I still knew that God loved me, that He was there somewhere. Even though honestly, I felt nothing at all. No love for Him, no adoration. Things that I had previously experienced all my life until then. But I did have memories that my God has a reputation for saving people. And thank God that He gave me my husband Mike, who sat with me, and he held me tight and he prayed and prayed. He prayed, he read the Bible. And I thought at the time, it's just floating over my head. But now I know that it drifted into the depths of my very soul and started to work. I heard the voice of Jesus calling me, telling me that there was hope, that I had to trust Him and that I would be delivered. Mike ordered me a book called Get Out of the Pit, written by Beth Moore, which had a huge impact on me. Beth uses the Bible, focusing on Psalm 40, to tell her readers the good news that God can indeed deliver us. So why don't we read just a few verses from that very psalm now? Psalm 40, verses 1 to 3. I waited patiently for the Lord. He turned to me and heard my cry. He lifted me out of the slimy pit, out of the mud and mire. He set my feet on a rock and gave me a firm place to stand. He put a new song in my mouth, a hymn of praise to our God. I realised that I had to trust that God didn't want me to stay in that deserted, dark, deadly place any longer, and He started to lift me up like a rescue mission. I had muddy feet for a while, remnants from being in the sludgy bottom of the pit, but I didn't care, as He started to steady my feet and my legs, and He put me on a rock which was so solid and safe that I never want to leave that place again. So with prayer, medical support, family, friends and faith, God lifted me out and put a new song in my mouth. And I won't stop talking about how good God is and how He is there for you and for all those who call on His name. So, what is this new song God has given me? Well, thankfully for all of you, it's not a song that I'm going to sing out loud, because that wouldn't be good. But it's a new direction, an exciting future. The privilege of serving him alongside my husband, Mike. I truly believe that having gone through this pit experience, I will hopefully be aware of the needs of others. And as a wise old man said to me recently, my dad, nothing is wasted with God. So to close, I would like to offer to anyone watching who may feel that they are in their own kind of pit, maybe a pit of anxiety, depression or loneliness, whatever it may be, call to the living God, call out to him, and he will throw you the lifeline, and he'll put your feet onto a safe grounding. And then just you wait and see what new song God has in store for you. A future full of hope as you live for him. We're going to close with a song now. It's a song that I've recently found by Hillsong United called Whole Heart, and it sums up beautifully what I've been trying to say. So look after yourselves, and thank you for listening. God bless.
Hold me now in the hands that created the heavens. Find me now where the grace runs deep as your skies. You pull me from the clay. You set me on a rock. Call me by your name and make my heart whole again. Lifted up and my knees know it's all for your glory. I'm lasting with more reasons to sing than to feel. You pulled me from the clay, set me on a rock, call me by your name, and made my heart whole again. So here I stand, I surrender, I need you now. Hold my heart, now and forever. My soul cries out. Once I was broken.